Terror is not about sweating, screaming, or running. Those things are incidental. Terror, real terror, is having all of our illusions, all the ways we like to present ourselves to the world, torn down. We have no choice but to see the naked truth of ourselves. No one ever likes what they see. Are you brave enough to examine yourself that closely, I wonder? There is a shared space of thought between humanity, the collective unconscious. It is not theoretical. I have been there. It is a metaphor, true, but it is a place where metaphors can cut. In that place, there is a shape-shifting pantheon of thought patterns, the Jungian archetypes. One of those archetypes is the shadow. It dwells in the collective unconscious, and it dwells in each of us. We do not like to acknowledge it, and that makes it angry sometimes. Carl Jung codified this pantheon of archetypes. They serve as the many aspects of ourselves. Confronting them can increase our capacity for psychological growth. In your memories, I see a series of choices. Do you understand the ramification of those choices, I wonder? I offer you a chance to explore your past. I can take you to a place where archetypes walk and metaphors become solid geometry. I suspect that you need to confront your shadow. No thanks required. To defeat one's enemies, one must know the self. I must have read that somewhere. The archetypes might wear familiar faces, but they are all pieces of you. Every choice is a door. I mislike opening adult doors. Messy, messy creatures. Every growing mind needs a guide. Our parents, biological or surrogate, are there as observational lessons to teach us right from wrong and the consequences of a life lived poorly. Not all people have this advantage. Sometimes accidents happen. Did you leave your parents behind, or did they leave you? Your parents or guardians stayed with you until you left that world behind. Interesting. How has that choice affected you? Did the mundane give you scope to the fantastic? Individuation is this way. Often we are defined by those around us. Did you define yourself by the presence of your friends, or by their absence? You did not walk among friends. Was this by choice? Or were you ostracized? Think back. Focus on those quiet nights when only your shadow accompanied you. When you left your mundane life so abruptly, there were casualties. A partner or romance that you left behind, perhaps. Or simply desires that you discarded for your new existence. This is understandable. To achieve individuation, you must remember them and choose. You chose to walk alone. Yours was a self-reliant, if lonely, path. Focus now on the lessons you learnt, the self-discoveries. Information is a super weird substance. Children. The biological imperative. Did you sire offspring? Did you choose to have no children? Or was that the hand that was dealt to you? Is parenthood something you saw in a hypothetical future? Think back. The shadow aspect. The archetype is built out of the mad science medley of the traits your ego hides from itself. A sleight of hand show for an audience of one. This is the portion of you hidden in the unconscious, the part of the iceberg below the water. Focus. Let it rise. Let it manifest. Interesting. What do you think it says about you that you gave your shadow that form? Sometimes we feel small and insubstantial. Just look into the mirror and remember all of those different people you have been. All of those different stages of development. Every choice created a new you. So many yous. You are still all of those people. You have access to all of their gifts and flaws. We are all of us, a legion of archetypes unto ourselves. We are a multitude. We have so many dimensions. We are never truly alone.